good news, everyone.
Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday where we talk about good news. It's Infinite Hope Day. It's Good News Day. It's Good Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving. And I had so much food last night, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful for all the good things in my life. What better way to celebrate the day after Thanksgiving than this show where we highlight all the good things in life and what we're thankful about and all, just positive vibes. I'm hoping to be joined by Stephanie later. I don't know what's going on with her. She's supposed to be here, but she's running late. So hopefully she'll be here. But it's the 60th episode, everybody. Oh my God, 60, yay. So I'm going to start by saying hello to everyone in the chat. But before I do, the other thing I wanted to announce was that there's a little bit of an unfortunate news that I just received. One of our very own fellowship members, especially one of my members of this chat and this amazing community that we built together, Grumpy Old Ninja. You've probably seen him in the chat or on Twitter, sharing our streams and being a great mod and great person. Unfortunately, he just told me that he's in the hospital. So I just want to wish him a very speedy recovery, Grumpy. I appreciate all of that you do, all of the things that you do, and all the support you've given me. So I just wanted to, right off the bat, tell you that I'm thinking of you, and I'm so sorry that you're going through this hard time right now. And I hope that, you have a speedy recovery and everything works out. So everyone in the chat, please, if you know Grumpy, go over to Twitter and send him some love. Tell him, feel better. We're here with you, all that good stuff. Send him some positive vibes, keep him in your prayers and all that good stuff. If not, just even make a comment on this Infinite Hope episode when it's done and leave him some sort of comment just to say, we're thinking of you and all that good stuff, because we love Grumpy. Grumpy is amazing. I made it my mission to make him not grumpy. So hopefully that'll make him like less grumpy old ninja when he sees all the words of support that you guys are going to send him, because we love Grumpy. We love you, Grumpy. Love you. And I'm pretty sure you might be checking out the show. So thank you. Thank you for being here with us. And thank you everybody out there for being with us. This is going to be a great show today. I'm guessing I'm almost thinking that maybe Stephanie possibly mixed up the time, which is totally okay. So she might be here a little bit later, but like it's totally fine. We are here together, and we're gonna go. The show must go on, so we're going forward. I'm gonna say hi to some of you people out there, and tell me some of your Thanksgiving stories too, because I had a crazy Thanksgiving last night. I was planning on taking tons of photos and posting them online and things like that, but it didn't quite work out the way I planned, because we had this crazy Thanksgiving where we were barbecuing outside and it was nighttime, and we all just got way too into it, and everyone just kind of forgot to take pictures. And the best kind of gatherings go, where by the end of the night you're like, wait, do we have any pictures? And a whole bunch of pictures that you have are all blurry and not able to be posted. But it's still good. It's all good. But it was really funny. I had a really great time. I don't drink much, and I hadn't eaten a lot. So I had a vodka cran with a one shot of vodka, and I was literally 3 sips. I could barely talk. I was like, I'm here, everybody. Hey, after 3 sips. I'm not even joking, guys. That's how much of a lightweight I am. But it's all good. It's all good. I had a lot of fun. But man, today getting up, I was like, I only had 1 drink. why is this happening? But anyways, Kev, hello. What's going on? What are those? Prairie dogs? Looks like tailless squirrels. They are squirrels. They are squirrels. They're cute, cute little squirrels. Darren M is here. What's going on, Darren? Good to see you. We got Anthony in the house. Anthony, what's up? Good to see you. Happy Friday, everybody. Naked Fame is here. Hello, Naked Fame. Actually, Naked Fame says he's going to check the highlights. So check. That's great. And I'll see you next time, buddy. Good. Thank you for stopping by. Keely is here. What's going on, Keely? Shane G. Hello, Shane G. Vincent Womack is here. Hello, Vincent. Little Poet Boy is here. 200 Watt Studios. Turtle noises. Well, you got some already. What's going on? Who else is here? Who else? Sultan Al Fahim is here. Hello, Sir Sultan. Hello. He's royalty. Matthew is here. Hello, Matthew. 34 Fahrenheit in North Dakota, guys and God. Oh my gosh, that's cold. Ooh, that made me feel cold just reading that. Burr. Nina's in the building. I am. I'm here. There's Grumpy. We love you, Grumpy. We love you, man. Good to see you. Everybody's got zombie Jonathan emojis in the chat. Really love all the members. Yes, get well soon, Grumpy. We love you. There's Script Doctor. Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Script Doctor's computer wire passed away. Rest in peace, Script Doctor's computer wire. He said, my father once barbecued a turkey for the holidays. When the oven stopped working, it was delicious. So, wow. Yeah, that's what we did. We barbecued like giant turkey legs and we had like a little butterball turkey in the oven too. And it was so good. I couldn't stop eating. And there was so much meat, like because my Mexican friends had gotten like steaks and just all sorts of sausages and like just everything. There was so many things. Shanji says vodka leads to bad things. Yeah. Yeah. Darren says Thanksgiving was like a month ago. Can't remember last week. Yeah, that's Canadian Thanksgiving. Blue-eyed Scorpio says, I gotta go get a haircut. Exciting stuff. That's awesome. I love getting haircut. I need to get a haircut. I need to get my hair layered or something. There's something going on here and I need to get it fixed. I don't know. Kai is here. What's going on, Kai? Good to see you. Everybody's here. I love you guys. There's Dark Side. What's going on? Hello. Okay. Let's get the show started. Hopefully Stephanie will join us at some point. Okay. You guys know we usually start off with archaeology news. This is not quite archaeology news, but it's something. Oh, whoa, wait. I just noticed that StreamYards has a new feature. What is this? It's called slides. I don't know what that is. Oh, apparently you can share some sort of slides now. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So the discovery. Also shout out to Kai again, Kai MFS. You handsome man. He's so handsome. He's got a beautiful soul. Kai sends me so many articles that are really, really cool. So this is one of them. And also, Kai, please make sure you put your book and your YouTube channel and everything in the chat. Everybody subscribe to Kai, buy his book, all that good stuff. He's awesome. And here is the article. So this is man keeps a rock for years, hoping it's gold. It turned out to be far more valuable. In 2015, David Hole was prospecting in Maryborough Regional Park near Melbourne, Australia. Armed with a metal detector, another metal detectorist, he discovered something out of the ordinary, a very heavy reddish rock resting in some yellow clay. So this is the rock. He took it home and tried everything to open it, sure that there was a gold nugget inside the rock. After all, Maryborough is in the goldfields region where Australian gold rush peaked in the 19th century. To break open his find, Holt tried a rock saw, an angle grinder, a drill, even dousing the thing in acid. However, not even a sledgehammer could make a crack. That's because what he was trying so hard to open wasn't no gold nugget. As he found out years later, it was a rare meteorite. It had this sculpted, dimpled look to it. Melbourne Museum geologist Dermot Henry told the Sydney Morning Herald that's formed when they come through the atmosphere. They are melting on the outside, and the atmosphere sculpts them. Unable to open the rock, but still intrigued, Hole took the nugget to the Melbourne Museum for identification. I've looked at a lot of rocks that people think are meteorites, Henry told Channel 10 News. In fact, after 37 years of working at the museum and examining thousands of rocks, Henry explains only 2 of the offerings have ever turned out to be real meteorite. This was one of the 2. So there's another picture here. If you saw rock on Earth like this, and you could pick it up, it shouldn't be that heavy. Another Melbourne Museum geologist, Bill Birch told Sydney Morning Herald in 2019. The researchers published a scientific paper describing the 4.6 billion-year-old meteorite, which they've called Maryborough after the town near where it was found. It's a huge 17 kilograms, 37.5 pounds. And after using a diamond saw to cut off a small slice, they discovered its composition has a high percentage of iron, making it an H5 ordinary chondrite. I don't know what that means. Once open, you can also see the tiny crystallized droplets of the metallic minerals through it, called chondrules. Meteorites provides the cheapest form of space exploration. They transport us back in time, providing clues to the age, formation, and chemistry of our solar system, including the Earth. Henry said some provide a glimpse at the deep interior of our planet. In some meteorites, there is stardust even older than our solar system, which shows us how stars are formed and evolved to create elements of the periodic table. One other rare meteorites contain organic molecules such as amino acids that build the building blocks of life. Here's another picture. The article is linked down below, so if you want further details, go and check it out. But that's a pretty cool, startling discovery, though, I gotta say. Like, you think something is like, one thing, and it turns out to be a complete other thing. I think that's really cool. It's a really, really cool discovery. Imagine like finding a rock, like a giant rock, and then being like, oh, this might have gold in it, and then turns out to be a freaking meteorite. That's some cool stuff. That's some cool stuff. Leonard S, thank you so much for the $5. Says just checking in. I've watched you and John talks. I just want to see what you thought about Wukunesha and the media cover up. Well, Leonard, I don't usually like to talk about politics or extreme tragedies on this show. I thank you so much for the $5 donation, though. Like, just really quickly, the media always wants to tell you one thing, and it's usually always the other. But I do check out my show on Wednesdays. So even if John is not there, I usually go live on Wednesday nights and talk about this kind of stuff. But this show is pure and wholesome and lovely and all that good stuff. So I don't want to bog it down with negative energy. So like, that's the best I can answer as of right now, because I don't want to bring down the show. But thank you so much for your donation. And I do tweet a lot too. So if you're on Twitter, check me out on Twitter, Nina7Infinity, and you will probably find out a lot more about my feelings towards this kind of stuff versus on here, especially on Infinite Hope Day. So thank you so much, Leonard, for understanding. And then detectorists. Oh my God. Did you guys hear that dog? That's my neighbor's dog. I guess they just let him out. And he's like, yes, I'm happy. I'm outside. 200 Watt Studios. Thank you so much for the $2. It says, hey, sweetheart, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. I had such a good Thanksgiving. It was so good. I'm still thinking about all the food I ate. It was so good. Hey, Tim Stock. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. HVP is here. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Um, Chonkradite, that's like kryptonite for fat people, also known as a diet. Oh my God, that's me, Naked Fame. Jesus. Oh no, I gotta read Naked Fame's comments before I highlight them. I swear. I swear. Ian So Forth says, I prefer gold. That's really fair. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Stardust is in carbon, including us. It's true. It's true. We are all star stuff. It's true. That's also true. Um, yes, that's the best part of Thanksgiving is like leftovers. Other than being with your friends and family, the other best part is having food for several days later. That's really good stuff. Um, Leonard S, thank you so much for the $5. Says very gracious response. I understand. Good luck. Thank you so much for understanding. I really, really appreciate it, and I appreciate your donation, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mega Mac is here. What's going on, Mega Mac? Happy Friday to you. Yes, I know you've been here pretty much like every stream. So thank you. Thank you so much. Later, Naked Fame. Take care, man. Good to see you. Later. Okay. Next up, we have, let's see, what's the next one? Okay. New discoveries being made every day, even in the sciences. And one of the things that was discovered recently that's really cool was how a second HIV patient may have been naturally cured. Scientists say, shout out again to Kai MFS for also sending me this article, even though I also found it too, but he also sent it in. So thank you, Kai. A woman, so this is really cool though. So second HIV patient, not the first, second HIV patient may have been naturally cured. Scientists say. I feel like there probably may be more than that. But you know how the media is. They don't like to talk about things, but so this one goes into it. A woman from Argentina is believed to be the second person whose body naturally eliminated the human immunodeficiency virus HIV without treatment. The 30-year-old woman showed no signs of HIV, which can develop into AIDS if untreated. 8 years after her initial diagnosis, despite not receiving stem cell or other regular treatments, apparently making her a rare case of what is described as a sterilized cure, CNN Health reported. The new study was published in the Annals of Internal Medicine. The first patient who was found to have been naturally cured of HIV was a 67-year-old woman named Laureen Wilberg, according to CNN Health. Examples of such a cure that developed naturally suggest that the current efforts to find a cure for HIV infections are not elusive, and that the prospects of getting to an AIDS-free generation may ultimately be successful, said Zhu Yu, who co-authored the study to CNN. So so this is a hopeful article in terms of like, yes, finding a cure to HIV once and for all, but also that our immune systems are really amazing things and they can actually overcome a lot of things. So, make the correlation however you will, but I make the correlation of if you have a good diet, if you have a balanced diet, if you are exercising, if you're an otherwise healthy individual, if you're taking good vitamins, if you're basically taking care of your temple, your body, your temple, there's nothing it can't overcome, including cancer. So, like, there's a lot of things to go with this, and I think that this is incredible news. And I think that the human immune system is there's a lot more going on there than we give it credit for. So this is incredible news. I hope that something comes from this. That's wonderful. Did I see Demogeny in here? What's going on, Demogeny? Hey, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Kai says, you can just call me Kai. I don't think there's Another Kai in the fandom family. I know because I always call you Kai MFS. Kai makes fun stuff. Oh, that's funny. Um, Vincent says, my mom beat diabetes with a diet. Don't know if type 1 and type 2. This is what I'm talking about. My mom did the same thing, but not with diabetes, with thyroid. She had like thyroid issues, and she was they gave her like these pills to basically take for the rest of her life. Like she was supposed to like take pills to balance out her thyroid for the rest of her life. And then she went on the keto diet. She did basically she eliminated a lot of sugars and carbs and different things like that in her life, and she fixed her diet, she balanced it out more, and she was able to fix the thyroid issues and went off the medication. The doctor was amazed, like he was like, how did you do it? And she was like, through diet and exercise. Like it's really cool when you like go to a doctor that tells you something, and like you need to be on this medication for the rest of your life, and then you go there and you're like, I cured myself. I had a similar thing happen to me with my cat. I've told this story before, where the vet told me that my old cat Luna was going to be blind for the rest of her life, and which wasn't that long of a wait because she was just on her way out anyway. But I went and you know did all this research, and I found that cod liver oil can help, and I gave it to her, and within like a few days her eyesight came back, and I went to that vet, and I tore him a new one. I was like, you told me she would be blind for the rest of her life. Where did you get her degree? And all this stuff. Like I told him off. He wasn't very happy. All the people there were like staring at me like, oh my God, this lady's going nuts. But like this one person that had a dog, she was like, wait, did he really tell you that? And I was like, yeah. And she was all mad. She was like, what kind of vet is this? And like the people at the vet were all mad because they were like, you're driving away our customers. But anyways, that was my story of the day. I promise I won't get into these rants anymore. Um, Anthony says it must be the type 2 she beat. Type 1 is genetic. You are born with it. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Shane says, I only eat carbs 7 days a week. Darthside says carbs are poisonous. I don't care. Yeah, I mean that's your choice. Yeah, people make interesting choices. I'm totally cool with that. Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. Okay, next stop. Let's see, which article should we do next? Let's see here. I want to read this one. This was really cute. This was a cute story. Winky wanky. Well, what's going on, man? Beer can cure everything. Hey, you know what? Mexicans think that way. I know that a lot of the people I know think that beer is like a cure all. It's a cure all. Richie is here. Says hail and bananas to all. Wow. Okay, thank you. I like bananas. I like bananas a lot. Oh, this is funny. Trino Coolest says my car is carb free. It has fuel injection. That's such a dad joke. I like it. I like it. I like it. Spike in Madness is here and says, I like Fanny. That's nice. Who doesn't like a fanny? You know what I can't stand is fanny packs. Because when I was a kid, fanny packs were considered extremely lame, and people would make fun of you a lot if you had a fanny pack. And now they're back. And like the other day, I was shopping with my friend, and she was like, I want to get this new fanny pack. And I was like, I'm not. She's like, you should get this one. And I was like, I'm not going to get fucking fanny. I swore. I'm not supposed to swear on the show, especially. I was like, I'm not getting a fanny pack. And she was like, why? They're so in now. And I'm like, I grew up with them being super lame. People would make fun of you and bully you if you wore fanny packs. I cannot wear one just because. I know what you're talking about. Fanny means butt in British. I know what you're talking about. That's why it's called fanny packs, because you wear it on your butt. It hangs off your fanny. Are we talking about something totally different? Did I not get that right? Am I not getting this right? Ian, I know you're British-ish. Am I not getting this right? Wrong side? What? I'm so confused. You're confusing me, Spike. I thought fanny meant butt. I know you're saying you like butt. Don't clip that. I didn't say that. Oh, no. Script Doctor says fanny is for the front in Britain. In North America, fanny is from behind. Oh, that's why. This dog outside needs to chill out. Okay. See, everybody knew that except me. I thought it was the back. That's true. They are. But I still think they're lame. I can't think that they're cool. There's just something about it that makes it uncool for me. I think it's because I was traumatized. You can blame the Canadian school system for bullying me for wearing a fanny pack. Kai is also now learning things about the fanny and the proper use, the term used, because I didn't know either. So now we know. Now we know. Miss Martin Muses is here. Hi, Teresa. What's going on? Teresa and I, and hopefully Script Doctor, if his computer can be remedied, we'll be hanging out this Sunday to talk about the first episode of Hawkeye, which I've heard is freaking terrible. So I still haven't watched it. I'm waiting to watch it before the show so I can go in fresh into the review. But I have heard not great things. Heard not great things. Gucci Zelia 74. I love your avatar because I'm a huge King of the Hill fan. Freaking Bobby rocks. Says Perry Chan is always watching. That sounds really pervy. I like it. I like it. Miss Martin Muses is sending me a rose. I don't even have to look. I know it's a rose. So thank you, Teresa. Thank you for the rose. You are the rose of my heart. I love you. I love you. Hey, Kaylee, good to see you. Happy Friday to you, dear. Good to see you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I saw your picture with your family and it looked lovely. A whole bunch of lovely human beings. I loved it. I loved it. Wait, what? Teresa's talking about okay. Okay. I like this chat. The chat is amazing. Okay. Next article. Let's get into this next one. This is a really sweet story. I think this is sweet. Says after their flights were canceled, they spent 24 hours falling in love. It's a love story, you guys. I love love. I love love. Okay, here we go. Sometimes you have to miss a connection to make a connection. Aw, I like that. I like that starting line. That's a good one. That was a good one. And if that's not a wise old age adage yet, it should be. For two waylaid airline passengers stuck in wintry weather at Toronto Airport in 2003, their canceled flights turned into a layover of love at first sight. Script Doctor, start taking notes because this is stuff of romantic movies. This is the stuff love stories are made of. So if you want like a true love story, here it is. Little did Jennifer Lothar and 29, then 29, realize she was about to meet her knight in shining armor. All she knew that morning, as she hunkered down in tears, was that she was about to miss her best friend's wedding. The nuptials, at which Jennifer was supposed to serve as master of ceremonies, was set to take place in her hometown of Winnipeg the following day. But with the snow closing in and no flights going out, it looked as if the cause was lost. Enter 34-year-old Chris Powell, a veteran business traveler for whom scheduling snuffs were just part of the game. Waiting out the delay in the airport lounge, Chris noticed Jennifer's stress. Winning her over with a dry wit, Jennifer was soon sitting with a group of other stranded souls sharing their stories, venting their frustrations, and imbibing an adult beverage or two as the day passed. Although romance was the last thing on his mind, Chris felt an instant rapport with the woman he'd found crying into her breakfast, and Jennifer felt it as well. The waiting vigil became an impromptu party, with Chris and Jennifer serving as the de facto host and hostess, sharing banter and making jokes helped everyone pass the time. Even though they'd just met, others who later joined the group assumed they were a couple. Aw. Meanwhile, the two travelers who just met were beginning to feel like they had known one another forever. There's their picture. Aw. So when 4 o'clock rolled around and the last flight to Winnipeg was canceled, unable to bear Jennifer's devastation, Chris was determined to move heaven and earth to make sure his newfound soulmate would be there when her best friend tied the knot. There weren't any flights to her destination, so what were the alternatives? Chris was booked on a 9 a.m. flight to Vancouver. Shout out to Vancouver. Yeah. If Jennifer went there as well, even though it was out of her way by 2 hours, would she be able to backtrack to Winnipeg in time to make the wedding? With a stopover the following morning in Edmonton, it would be cutting it close, but all went according to plan. If all went according to plan, it was doable. At 9 o'clock at night, the pair boarded the Vancouver-bound plane. They were managed to get seats together. From there, the romance really took off with a kiss right out of the movies. Hey-oh. We actually kissed the whole way to Vancouver, just sort of like enamored with each other, Jennifer told CNN. I wonder if they became part of the Mile High Club. We don't know. That detail's not told though. Okay. Once in Vancouver, the exhausted travelers crashed with one of Chris's friends. After a few short hours of sleep, Jennifer had to be on her way again, but not before she and Chris swapped their contact info and made plans to meet up when they were both back in Toronto. With a 1 p.m. touchdown in Winnipeg, Jennifer had scant hour to make it to the church on time, but fellow passengers on the flight who'd been regaled with her Herculean exploits, thus far cleared the aisle for her and cheered her on as she stepped off the plane. That's such a Canadian thing to do. These people are so Canadian. Dashing to her parents' car with barely enough time to make herself presentable, her dad somehow managed to drop her off just as the stroke of two. Both Jennifer and the bride, who feared her best friend was about to miss her big day, were overcome with emotion. While her ex-boyfriend was at the ceremony and she toyed with the idea of making another go of it, Jennifer says she realized she'd only just met, even though Jennifer says she realized while she'd only just met him that her destiny and her future belonged not with someone from her past, but with Chris. 3 months later, they were engaged. They married in 2004. Oh, yay, love. The storybook tale had an especially poignant twist since Jennifer, who'd been treated for cervical cancer at age 19, was told she'd never be able to conceive. And just as he'd never really thought about getting married before he met Jennifer, Chris hadn't really planned on being a dad either. When the couple learned she was pregnant with her first child, it came as a surprise to both of them, but a happy one. The birth of their son, Spencer, was followed by that of his sister Lauren a few years later. The children, now in their teens, shared a special bond with their parents, forged in part during a 9-month round the world trip the family embarked on 5 years ago that took them to such far off sites as Sri Lanka and Argentina. There's the beautiful family together. See, there's another tale of a doctor telling you that, there's something wrong with you and you'll never be able to conceive. And then she had 2 kids, not one, but 2 kids. While Chris and Jennifer might have met under circumstances straight out of a Hallmark made for TV movie, after 18 years, it looks as if they've still got a firm foothold on their happily ever after. Although both have changed and matured through the years, they say humor and being willing to go the extra mile for one another are still the defining factors of their marriage. And no matter what force brought them together for their airport meet cute that day, they're both grateful. It was, I don't know, cosmic alignment. Call it what you will. Call it kismet, but it was amazing. Chris told CNN, "I'm lucky it happened to me. Thanks, fate. So far, so good." That's a cute story, guys. I love it. I love these kind of stories. They warm my heart. They make me feel happy. I'm like, yay, yay, love. Love conquers all. It does. It does. Um Kiss the whole way to Vancouver. Imagine having the middle seat. That would be really awkward. That would be really, really awkward. Um, let's see here. Oh, I know it's late. Hey, Dermot, good to see you. No need to apologize. Thank you for being here. Um, You know what they say, Toronto is for lovers, says Shanji. Did they say that? I don't know. I know, they should make a Hallmark Lifetime movie out of this. Script doctor, get on it. I just gave you the best content ever. There you go. I would like some royalties from that, if there is any. Just letting you know. Um, I'm getting on the grift here. I'm getting on the grift. That's true. Keely Chow's right. Vancouver, aka Star City, and Central City in the Arrowverse. It's true. It's true. It's really trippy because whenever I was in Vancouver while they were filming that, first of all, I've seen them film that there several times. And second of all, when you're there, it's like you feel like you're like, where's the Flash? Like, is he gonna show up at any point? Because you're like literally in the same city. Mega Max says, Nina, can you do some more movie review shows? How about some come holiday-ish classics like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Oh, I love that movie. I will try Mega Mac. Honestly, it's all to do with timing. Time is something that I lack a lot. So as much as I want to make more movie reviews and TV show reviews, it's just I don't have the time. But if I find the time, I will. So thank you for your suggestion. Darthside says, I'm smarter than a doctor. Okay. All right. So that's good. Script Doctor says, Hallmark doesn't like me these days. Oh no. What'd you do? You don't have to tell me. I still think it's a great idea. You should do it. You should do it. And it seems like we have our guest here. Is she ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. No, she doesn't look ready yet. She doesn't look ready. Are you ready to go? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Everybody, welcome Stephanie. My nerdy home is here. Yay! How are you, Stephanie? You're muted. You're muted. Can't hear you. Here you are. I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm sorry I'm late. I actually thought it was a little bit later than what it was. So
Oh no, it's all good. I figured there was a timing thing. It's all good. It's all good. This is a chill show, so there's no problems. We're here to chill out. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. I went over to my mom's and I saw my brothers and their kids. And yeah, we had we had way too much food.
I know
So,
that's what happened to me. Like we took some turkey legs and some like a butterball turkey
mhm.
to my friend's house, and like they were doing like all sorts of like steaks and like chorizos and all sorts of like sausages, Mexican
Yeah.
meats and like everything. So we're just like barbecuing everything together, and I was like, there's way too much food here for the amount of people.
I know. When it was done, my mom was like, "Please take some of it home. Just take it home." Because my
Yeah, that's
brothers
what
had
we
to
were
go
like.
to yeah, my brothers had to go to their in-laws, so, like, they didn't take anything with them. Um, so, yeah, I was just like, "I guess I'll take some turkey," but
Yeah.
there's
I
just
mean,
way too much
that's the
food.
best part of Thanksgiving. I was saying earlier, like the not having to cook for the next like 3 days
I
after
know.
because you have all of the
I
the
know.
leftovers and like the
Yeah,
midnight snacks, like after everyone's gone home and you go and make yourself like a turkey sandwich and you're like,
or, like,
yeah.
get a slice of pie or something.
Yes,
Mm.
that's what I did last night. I had a slice of pie like so late. I was like, I don't even care. I'm doing it. Raj says, "Oh, this show just got way better, even better." Yes, yes, it
Raj.
did. That's why I had to have Stephanie on because I feel like Steph, you and I are very like-minded in terms of like positivity and like looking at the positive side of things. Like I think that you do that like I
I
do.
do. I try to do. I do it. I do like just like your this stream right here, the
Mhm.
Infinite Hope. I do makeup and media, and I try to
Mhm.
just be positive on that stream. That's it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we need a break, right? Because sometimes we're just like so fed up with like everything that's going on with movies that are just,
Always bad.
tailored against us. All
Yeah.
the people who make the movies just trashing. So it's kind of like, all right, this is my break. Let's just not focus on any of that and let's
Mhm.
focus on some good feels.
Exactly. Like we just need to balance things out. And that's why I
Yeah.
do this every week. So I'm so thankful that you're here, Stephanie. And we both like turtles.
We
That's the
both
other
love
thing.
turtles. I know.
We like
I
turtles here.
I know. I love them so I have so many like little turtles around my house. Like I can reach out right now and grab two.
Do it.
Um yeah, I had this one was made by a very tiny person for me because she made me
Oh,
this turtle because she
look.
knows I love turtles. So it's made by
Oh,
one of my a very tiny person and I keep
it's
it
a
right
little
here because it
ceramic
is so cute.
turtle.
I know it's so cute.
Oh, I
She's
love
like, "Here
it.
you go. I made this in my class." I was like, "Oh my god,
I
is mine
love
now."
it.
I know. She made me that and she made me a cookie. And then I have this one. This one was it was a keychain, but it broke. But it's the cutest
Oh,
thing. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep it. I
oh
don't
my God,
care.
that's
I,
so cute.
I know
I
it's so
love
tiny.
that.
It's so tiny.
I I love
And
it.
then like my doorstop, because I have to keep a doorstop, it's a tortoise. I have a I kid you, like I'm obsessed. Hold on.
Yes, show us more turtles. This is Stephanie, and
I
this
have
is
a
Stephanie
I
as
have
a boy.
I know
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
dude, that is so me. I have a Himalayan salt lamp of a turtle.
Hold
Isn't
on,
it pretty?
oh my God, that is so
So like
cute.
it lights up, when I turn it on, it lights up. It's so adorable. I love it. Look at the little
I
smile.
love
Look at
that.
the little
Cause
smile.
it's like usually the Himalayan salt stuff is usually like just a big blob of like
Yeah.
salt lamp, and this one's shaped like a
It's shaped
turtle.
like a turtle. I have these lamps like all over my place.
I need to
Um,
get me some of those.
yeah, I have them. I have them all over my place. Like when I turn off all my lights, they're the only things that are on. I have plugins of them, and they're supposed to like, I don't know, they're supposed to like clear the air and create good vibes. So I have them
Do
just,
they?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
really don't know if they clean the air. I'm constantly dusting anyway, so
I felt like I've heard that they're supposed to bring like more like positive
yeah,
energy and
more
stuff like
positive
that.
energy.
Yeah. So like I've always wanted to get some and try it out, but I just never have because first of all, I don't have like places to put them. Like I'm like, where am I supposed to put this shit? Like I have to like
Yeah.
find a
I
space to
can
put
tell
them.
you, like, when I first now I don't really feel it anymore, but when I first bought them, I bought 2 really big ones, and I put one in my living room and then one in my bedroom,
Mhm.
and it did like it wasn't like a thing, but it did kind of feel like it was cleaning the air. Like, it's supposed to be
Oh.
some sort of like a filter as well, I can't remember, um, but it did like, smell a little better, which is kinda cool.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to try it out. I'll have to get one
Mhm.
or two and see what's going on. People are saying hi to you. Everyone is really excited you're here.
Blue-eyed Scorpio's like, I have stuff, share my screen. And then someone went to, okay, hold on. Because I have some, I have turtles on my shelf right here. Hold on, let me grab.
Let's see. She got turtles, you guys. This is why I invited Stephanie on, because I knew she likes turtles and I knew she liked good news. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. If you like turtles, you've come to the right place. That's what we do here. We talk about turtles. Maybe a little too much. Because we talk about them having sex. Too much info about turtles here. Turtle overload. Turtle overload.
Turtle overload.
0 rewind. That's unacceptable. Get out of here.
I made Will Gentry, he wanted me to make him a turtle soup emote, so I made him a turtle soup emote.
Oh my God, I remember that. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
So this is my doorstop. Ain't it cute? It's just a tortoise.
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
It's my little tortoise.
Oh, look at that.
That's
He's
my
so
doorstop.
cute. I love that. That's so great.
And then
I love the turtle merch going on.
Oh, my
in your
turtle
house.
merch. Did I make turtle merch? Oh yeah, the turtle merch. That's my new
It's
stuff.
all so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
my friend
there's
went
another
to-
story I wanted to check out, Steph, with you especially here. Okay, let's see. Ooh,
My
what's
friend went
that
to
one?
Afghanistan and he brought back a turtle. I can't remember what kind of stone this is.
Ooh,
But
yeah, that looks really cool. I don't.
Yeah, he brought
like,
that back for me.
Not
And
granite,
then
but I
my
don't know.
mom went to, I can't remember where she went. Mexico. She went to Mexico. She brought me that.
Oh, it's a Mexican turtle. I love it. Oh,
the shell comes off.
Mexico.
And you can put stuff in it. What's in it?
Yeah, like jewelry and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little jewelry box.
Mhm.
This is the best Hot Toys ever.
Right? I know. I'm
Turtle.
telling you, I have them everywhere. I just have turtles scattered around. I love
She
them
ain't
so much.
lying, man. She ain't lying.
I love
She's
them
got
so
turtles
much.
everywhere.
They're in my backyard. I have them everywhere.
I love it. Yes, you do. Okay, Stephanie loves turtles way more than me. She's the turtle girl. I'm more like the cat person because I have a cat and I'm a very cat person. But I still think turtles are really cute.
Yeah, they're adorable. I love them so
Turtle
much.
power.
Turtle power.
Hot turtle.
I wish I would have kept my brother's Ninja Turtle toys.
Oh, yeah.
They had the big ones. They had big Ninja Turtle toys.
Those are
I wish I
rare.
would've kept it. Yeah, my aunt still has them from her son. Her son had like all 4, and she has I think like 3 left, and she won't give them to me. I really want them, but she won't give them to me.
Side says tonight I dine on turtle soup.
Yeah,
Shredder from TMNT. That guy was mean. That guy's badass. Okay, this article was really interesting to me. It was shared by Kai. Again, I love you, Kai. Thank you for sharing this. It says man waking up from 25-year coma. Really pumped that The Simpsons is still on.
Can you imagine that? Waking up from a 25-year coma.
It's crazy. So the article goes into it a little bit. Detroit. So it's from Detroit. A man who recently woke from a coma has he's been in since 1996. Was reportedly overjoyed that his favorite show, The Simpsons, still airs every Sunday on Fox. Now, the weird part for me was like, man, can you imagine going into coma like before 9/11? Like, everything changed like that. Like everything changed twice. Like first, like 9/11, then with COVID, and this guy's just waking up now.
He's like Johnny from Cobra Kai. He's like stuck in that time zone.
yeah, totally. He's like stuck then.
He's stuck in that time zone.
He's like, oh my God, this is too good to be true, said Jerry Elwood, who suffered severe head trauma in a car accident 25 years ago and has been in a coma until his surprise awakening yesterday As you can imagine, it's been a wild couple of days adjusting to the world around me and all of the innovations that have been made this century. But at least there are some familiar comforts, like a great American satire still going strong, surely carrying on its proud tradition of scathing humor and unparalleled consistency. Can't wait to get home and get started and start catching up. Imagine
Wow.
one day after you're watching your favorite TV show at your friend's place, you get in your car to drive home, and then you wake up in a hospital and there's hundreds of new episodes added. Elwood, pretty cool, huh? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, I think about that and I'm like, wow, that's insane.
Wait until he finds
Um,
out about Family Guy.
Oh my god, right? Like, there's so many things. Family members were unsure how best to address the later seasons output of The Simpsons. Jerry has become familiar with the modern world. This is really funny to me because that's immediately what I thought about when I
Mhm.
read this. I was like, wait until he finds out it's like zombie Simpsons now, and it's like terrible. It's terrible. And then they actually mention it, and the family member comments about it. It says, I really feel like we should warn him, but I don't want to overwhelm him, said Cynthia Elwood, Jerry's mother. Put yourself in his shoes, will you? You've just woken up from a 25-year coma. You've learned about smartphones and COVID and everything in between. The last thing we need to tell him right now is that the greatest show of all time is now merely exists as a shell of its former self. An undying reminder that literally everything good in the world eventually turns to shit. It might be too much to handle.
I
Elwood's
know.
doctors warned that the patients waking up from extended comas often find adjusting to the modern world the hardest part of the recovery. Oh yeah, with the physical therapy and proper treatment, the physical stuff can be taken care of, no problems, said Dr. Roxanne Chandler, who oversaw Elwood for several years. What will take longer to grasp is that we are still getting weekly installments of these beloved characters portrayed by the incredible voice cast, but we all just sort of shrug about it because it's just fine at its best. That's the best part. That's the part that's going to take a while for Jerry. As of press time, Elwood was super pumped to find out
Oh
that
no.
he had an 8 Star Wars movies to catch up on. Poor guy.
Oh, he'll be part of this community soon.
He's gonna be part of the fellowship for sure.
Yeah.
But like,
Can you
okay, so
imagine?
the
I
internet
wonder how
host,
old he is now.
yeah, I'm not
It
sure because
didn't
it
say.
didn't
That's what I was most
mention
curious about. Like, how old was he when
when he
he
got
got into
into
that
the
accident?
accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't mention. Um, Maybe it's in the comments. I
Oh,
don't
he's
see
in his
anything.
mid-40s. That's what they said.
Oh,
Good-looking
okay.
person in their mid-40s. Okay. So he's in his
The
mid-40s.
the thing I found most hopeful about the story is not not the status of Star Wars or The Simpsons in this case, but I was thinking that for people who give up, right? Like if you're a family member and then you have like a huge accident or something like that, and then your family goes into coma, there's a lot of people, including doctors, who tell you, it's not looking good. This, you may want to pull the plug or whatever else. These people didn't give up. They didn't give
Yeah.
up on the life, and they let it settle. And they were like, you know what? No matter how long it's gonna take as long as it's gonna take. And then the guy woke up. So that's the kind of thing that I think, like, you got to look at the cup half full, right? Like, he's now reunited with his family. I mean, I can't even imagine being his mom and like he wakes up and like
Yeah.
that's so
It took
crazy. Like,
that long for his brain to heal. That's incredible. And, what's even I mean, we know about, those medical miracles that happened, and
mhm,
I feel like though that's why some people are incredibly hesitant to pull the plug or on their family member or, they're hesitant to give up because what
mhm.
if what if you're that miracle and this guy is proof of that, I mean, they didn't give up on it 25 years.
That's a long time.
25 years.
Yeah. It's
And
it's incredible.
and he woke up. That
Yeah.
God, that's wow.
And it just goes to show, right? Like, that previously, like right before you came, we talked about how there's a discovery about a woman who cured themselves from HIV, like just randomly. Her immune system kicked its ass, and they're like, well, wait a minute, what? So like, it just goes to show the human body is amazing. It just give it enough time, it can heal itself. It can do all sorts of things. We just need to keep it in good shape. And I'm sure that in the
Well,
hospital he was getting great care. So
yeah.
those
Well,
are awful things.
I think that's like if I, have children, like what I was reading is that like to save the cord blood, like the umbilical cord,
Yes.
there's a storage facility that you can store that in because that is like it's like a miracle in a jar. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can,
You can
solve
turn it into
major.
pills apparently, and I know this is gonna sound gross, but you can also do the same with your placenta, which is
Oh,
like
really?
incredible. Yeah, and so like you can get it like turned to pills, and that's like hardcore immune.
Yeah.
It's basically immunity for you
Something
and your
I read
baby.
that like people have like cured cancer because they saved the baby's cord blood.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
There's some
incredible.
incredible stuff from that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I think those are really interesting.
And I don't think a
Russell
lot of
Hall
people
is
know
here.
about that. People should really know about that. Like, make sure you save your baby's cord blood. And like, I think there's like a fee to do that, but like, oh, wouldn't it be just that would be worth it? It would be so
Definitely.
worth it.
Definitely. I know my sister-in-law did the thing with the placenta thing, like, and, like, her immune system was, like, freaking insane, but even then, like, when you like, it's even if when your baby gets sick, you can apparently, like, use that and they'll get cured really, really fast.
Wow.
Russell Hall, thank you so much for the $5, says, "How much would it, suck to binge watch The Simpsons and see the decline in quality that occurred over the multiple seasons, but within a span of hours." Yeah, that's gonna be tough. You know what's weird is right now I'm rewatching The Simpsons. Like I was like, because I stopped at season 13 originally. I was like, I'm not watching anymore after the season 13. I'm just done. Oh well, no, was it season 13? Season like 14, 15, right around the time where Selma became a lesbian or whatever, I don't know, like
Oh my God,
somewhere
that's
around that
weird.
time. Maybe it was before that. I think it was around the time where Principal Skinner wasn't Principal Skinner, like he turned out to be some other guy. I was like, okay, I'm done with The
That sounds
Simpsons.
so weird. I watched The Simpsons because my dad loved it, but I never really got into it. I was very much into Family Guy.
Hmm.
I watched that a lot, but I've been kind of watching The Simpsons on and off on Disney Plus now that it's like it's there.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, so I'll watch it on and off just the seasons while I'm, doing stuff around here,
Mhm.
and have it on in the background. It's good.
Yeah, I
but these I'm
love the
watching like
older
the early
seasons.
seasons. Yeah, the old
Yeah,
seasons.
yeah.
I
That's
think
what
I'm
I
only on
watched
like
too.
maybe season 3 or something like that because I
I
don't
mean,
remember The Simpsons. So
yeah, that's
that's
why I rewatch it once in a while because it's also really good still. Like it holds up. It's really funny. Like the older ones is like really really good. I also really like Futurama. Speaking of Futurama, I love that show. I thought that was a great show. Russell Hall also sends another $2. I hope for his sake he suffered major damage. That is
no.
me. That is mean. That
Yeah.
is mean. No, I hope he didn't. I hope he's doing good. Script Doctor says the guy's going to think he's dead in hell in about a month's time. Glad he recovered, but oh boy, do I feel sorry for all the depression he'll face.
Yeah.
Um, that's gonna be
That's
that's gonna be tough.
wonder. Yeah, that's something that I wonder about because I mean even the doctor was just kind of like, you find it hard to settle in. I
Yeah,
couldn't imagine getting in an accident and then waking up, um,
25 years
25 years
later.
later.
There's
You know
an
what this
anime
reminds
about
me of?
that.
It reminds me of, oh god, what's that movie with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler? 51st
Yeah,
Dates. And he
51st
has to
Dates.
yeah, he has to, like, make her fall in love with him every single day.
Oh my
That's
god, I
such
love
a
that
good
movie.
movie because
I love
she
that movie.
forgets,
Yeah.
you know?
You
And
would
there's
think
the
it's like a
line
really sad movie, but they made that movie really good. Like it was such a happy, like
Yeah.
it was not that sad. Like it was sad, but it wasn't that sad because it was really good and
It's
funny.
like you wake up especially, with, like, the videotapes that he made for
Mhm.
her, and they have a daughter, and it's like you wake up and you're just like you wake up to joy every day watching
Yeah.
that videotape because you, like, find out that you're like, "Oh my god, this happened to me, it sucks, but oh my god, I found a way to move on, I have a daughter, I'm married, like, oh,
Yeah.
holy crap." She, like, wakes up to sadness, turned into joy all at the same time, and she, like, cries every morning probably because she's holding her daughter. It's sad, but it's like bittersweet, you know?
Yeah, it's really good though. I like
Mhm.
movies like that kind of like make you feel both things because, sadness and happiness are just like, just very, very connected. That's why you
Yeah.
cry when you're happy.
I know, laughter through tears.
Yeah.
I think that's my mom's favorite movie is Steel Magnolias, and there's a line in there that's like, "Laughter through tears is my favorite emotion." I love that.
I love that too. Russell Hall, thank you so much for the $2. Says, imagine when he hits the dating scene. Oh man, that's
Oof.
gonna be a whole thing too. Like online dating, well, not online dating, but like the app dating, like the swiping left and right.
I
Like
know. And
that
not
is
only
so crazy.
he's probably gonna, like, wake up with, like, the mindset that, however he was, like, what, in his 20s? Like, "I'm gonna
Mhm.
date 20-year-olds," but he's now, like, in his mid-40s. I mean, he could, but,
Yeah, he could. He still
he could
could, but
definitely
in
date.
1999, somebody said, was it 1996? No, it was 1999. He went into the coma. So right before 9/11. Yeah, imagine having to wear a face mask. There's gonna be a lot of
Oh, he's going
adjustment.
to. He's gonna have to probably because of his, because he just woke up from a coma.
Yeah. So here's another story, and this one is like a good Samaritan story that I mean, this guy is really brave and he ended up saving a life. And I feel like this is really cool. This dude's from Netherlands. Um says hero driver sacrifices his own car to save another driver who is having a seizure. A motorist in the Netherlands sacrificed his own vehicle to save another motorist who was having a seizure on the highway. Henry
Temmermans?
Temmermans. Temmermans,
Temmermans.
thank you. Henry Temmermans from Nunspeet was driving on the A28 highway near Hardwick on Friday afternoon when he saw another car driver driving in the grass on the highway. He peered into the window and realized she was unconscious. I didn't hesitate for a moment. I had to do something, he told Ormged Greenland.
Amrit?
Um, thank you. He sped up to get in front of the woman's car and then slowed down so she would crash into him. His plan worked, and the woman crashed into the back of his car and came to a complete stop. There's video of this, so let's watch that, and then I'll read the rest because this is intense. I'm gonna mute it though, just in case. So there's the car, and then that's the other guy. He's gonna come and go right in front of him. There's the other guy that's in front of him, and he like made the car stop. He sacrificed his own
How did
car.
he notice? I wonder how he noticed that.
The article is going to explain.
Oh, okay.
So then behind them was another motorist who managed to record the entire incident on his dash cam. We both got out immediately. He called 112 and then we looked in the car together, Temmerman said. An ambulance arrived 10 minutes later and took the woman to the hospital. She suffered a few broken ribs, but will be okay. Temmermans had to call a tow truck to his vehicle was no longer drivable. The other driver took me home. That turned out to be an old acquaintance from 25 years ago when we were both young and wild. How crazy is that?
Wow.
That's another crazy part of the story. The next day, the daughter and the husband of the woman contact Timmermans. They were very grateful to me. No kidding, because he saved her life. So what happened was basically, like, from what I understand, he was driving there. And then he just he saw her go into the grass and he was like, what the hell? And then he like looked into the window and it turned out she was passed out. So he sped up in front of her and like went in front so she would crash into the car. And some other dude was filming that whole thing happening. Isn't that so crazy?
Yeah.
This guy sacrificed his car and his own life because
It
you never know.
It didn't look like she hit him that hard for his car to be undrivable, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it was such a tiny car. Those
Oh,
tiny
that's
cars,
true.
they get really hurt. See, I think that's the car, right? I don't know. I don't know what that was. I thought he went
Okay, that
past
must
her.
be him. Yeah. That's him right there. Oh, okay, I
Yeah, that's
see.
him. And then she just like smashed right into him. That's crazy, man. He's a good human though. It's like, oh, let me stop you. I'll sacrifice this.
That's incredible.
Good for him. Good
Yeah.
humans. Good humans
Good
doing good
humans.
things. Yay, good humans.
Good humans.
Play it again? Okay.
Hi, Kai.
Let's see. Here we go.
So that's him right there that just
Mhm.
passed.
Boom.
Wow.
Shane. Most road authorities recommend staying conscious while driving. She was having
Wow.
a seizure. You can't help that.
That's something
You know what's
that isn't that's one of my low level fears is something happening to me while I'm driving, like
yeah.
I don't know, like a aneurysm or something like that,
I have a pet peeve with sneezing because you know how like sometimes like you're like you close your eyes for like a second when you
Mhm.
sneeze, like when you sneeze in the car and you're like achoo, I'm like like I
Yeah, even that.
I'm like
And
oh
I'll
my
have like I have sneezing fits, so it's like I'll do like 3 or 4 in a row, and I'm like, oh my god, keep your eyes open, keep
god,
your eyes.
yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, here's another story that was kind of really cool. Kismety. Um, it says
Like choking
man
on your
stumbles.
Skittles. Yes, on my Skittles.
Who's
Like
choking?
choking.
Oh,
Like choking in the
yes.
car, just something like it just freaks me out, something like that. It's like a
That
low
stuff
level
freaks
fear.
me out too. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you never know. That stuff is scary. Man stumbles upon brother's 30-year-old Letterman jacket in a thrift store. This one has a video, so we're gonna watch this.
In tonight's Uplifting Arizona, a lucky discovery, decades in the making, a Letterman jacket that shouldn't even exist, found by chance. It's now leaving one Valley family feeling beyond grateful. ABC 15's Cameron Pullum sharing their story tonight.
What a cool looking
There's
jacket.
memories I will never forget, and they're all kind of flooding back to me right now.
Jed Motley's emotions free-flowing Tuesday following a serendipitous discovery by his brother Josh 2 weeks ago at a Pine Top thrift store.
When he sent me the picture of it, I knew it was mine instantly.
28 years ago, Jed was a varsity football player here at Chaparral High School, an accomplishment that could really only be represented in one way, of course, with the sporting of a Letterman jacket.
I went to a store right down the street here, and we picked everything out. We might have even put a deposit down.
But when
It looks
came
like he
time
found
to
Jay's fedora
Jed's
too.
mom, Jerry, broke the bad news. They didn't have the money to purchase it.
I thought about the jacket over the years, and it bummed me out when I couldn't get it because everyone else on the team had one. I felt like
Aw.
the only one that didn't.
It was a difficult call for Jed's mom to make, but one he understood. Close throughout his life, she passed away in 2012 at just 65 years old.
She's pretty.
My mom was very religious and would say to us all the time, well, when I die, I'm going to come back and give you signs and stuff. And that never really happened.
That is until Josh walked into Veterans Village, a Pine Top thrift store near his home.
So I get into this store and I literally walking around, and the first thing I see is this bright red jacket hanging.
Because, dude, let me just send you a picture of this real quick. I couldn't believe my eyes.
The jacket had the name Jed stitched on it, class of 94. The patches he picked out right there on the sleeves.
So I remember designing it, but never saw the final product. So when I saw it, I just couldn't, it was mind blowing.
That thing's been sitting somewhere in perfect condition for 28 years.
Jed flew in from LA where his brother
That's
delivered
crazy.
it at long last. A mother's message to her sons finally received, giving them a story for the ages.
It's one of those things that something so painful can turn out so beautiful years later, and you got to just ride it out, and you never know what's around the corner. Life's a trip.
I'm Cameron Pullum,
Oh
ABC
wow.
Arizona.
How cute is that
That
story?
is so neat.
I love stuff like that. And what he said, like life is a trip. It really is because
Yeah.
like there's so many things like like the guy going into coma. It seems negative, and then like later on it like pays off, or like something else happens and it just balances itself out some way or in some shape or form. Like I'm a huge believer of what goes around comes around. So I feel like there's a lot of things that just balance out, even when we
Mhm.
want to think like it's the worst, you're at your lowest. There's gonna be something else, coming around the corner. It's like that old saying goes, like, when God closes a door, it opens a
It
window.
opens a window.
Yeah, I believe in that. I think I'm a
Yeah,
believer.
I'm a big believer in karma. So, that's why I feel like, not just you don't just put negativity out there. You got to, balance it out with some positivity
Yep.
as well. So,
And the
but
Lugnuts is here, sending $5. Says, 2 beautiful celestial jewels of paradise. May you both spread love and happiness throughout the universe, and sends us hearts. Oh, Lugnuts,
thank
that's so
you.
sweet. Thank you. Lugnuts is, Steph, I don't know if you knew, but Lugnuts is soon going to be putting out a book of poems. So you should definitely check that out
We
when
did not
he's,
know.
yeah, when side I'm not gonna highlight that, but that's funny. That's funny. I try not to, talk about politics or things like that on this show, but I love all the comments people make in the chat. You're in Texas, right? Wichita State University basketball player star goes viral after helping clean arena following a game. Did you hear about this? Texas news.
No.
So this is cool. A Wichita State University's men basketball star player has been the talk of Twitter for his efforts off the court. Dexter Dennis, Wichita State Shocker, defeated Tarleton State 65-51 on Tuesday, with Dennis, a junior guard, scoring 13 points. However, what's catching everyone's attention are his actions 30 minutes past the final buzzer. Instead of going home, Dennis went into the stands and started to help staff clean up Koch area or arena. So here's the video of him helping clean up. He's a good human. And apparently people really approve of this. I mean, I approve of this. Good for him.
Yeah.
Contributing. The article goes on to say a video of Dennis walking in the stands and picking up trash was tweeted that night. Since then, it's been viewed more than 81,000 times. Dennis said in a tweet that he didn't do it for attention. Just gives me perspective on life. It could always be worse. Just gives me perspective on life. It could always be worse, he tweeted. Droves of users shared the clip, with some calling him their favorite player. I already think the world of you, but this right here shows so much character. Keep grinding this season, one Twitter user wrote. Another user said this made them proud to support the Shockers. This young man is a heck of a player, but he's a better person. Makes you proud to be a Shocker, the Twitter user commented. Another wrote, Dex is one of the most humble guys you will ever meet in your life. Donnie Jones, the head basketball coach at
Stetson.
Thank you. University, also chimed in on Twitter, saying that he had the honor to recruit Dennis when he coached Wichita State. So this young man is doing good things. He's showing that you don't have to be. You can just be a regular human being helping out other regular human beings, and like, he doesn't have an ego. He's not.
Humility is really something that we've, I guess, forget about. Like, that's what I like to see, especially nowadays with sports figures and Hollywood. They really forget their roots and where they come from and how to be humble, and that's something that's incredibly important, and something that people really need to assess on a daily basis. Like, ego is incredibly, it's such a bad character trait, It's just bad. It eats away at you because if you have a huge ego, I feel like you're constantly in competition with somebody.
Yep.
So, and that can just eat away at you. Like, how can you live like that? I feel like someone with a big ego is constantly in competition with other people, and they'll like, yeah, that's good. It's good to have a competitive spirit, but you shouldn't forget or like let go of your humility. You should always hold on to that,
Yep.
because that's what's going to set you apart from everybody
Exactly.
is that characteristic. Yeah, you can be competitive, but you can also be like this person and, still be grounded and remember, like, I wasn't always like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And like it also goes to show me that he had a great upbringing. So whoever,
Mm-hmm.
was doing like his parents, like whoever, like mom, dad, whoever his family obviously had a really good, they did a great job. It just goes to show like they had a good hand in his life. So not only is he doing well in school and like he's, on the basketball team and he's doing these good things, he's also, like you said, grounded, and it shows that he's doing well for himself, and that's good.
Yeah.
And I hope he keeps it up. And it seems like he would, even if he makes it. I think he's one of those people that's going to be, doing good things. This is the kind of stuff that shows that. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Good
Russell Hall
human.
for $2. Yes, good humans. Russell Hall for $2 says, hold on. Their team is called the Shockers. And for another $2, it says, "What's the Shockers mascot? Can we show it?" I don't know. I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Let me see. Can we even Google that? Let's see. The Shockers. Wait, Wichita State, right?
Wichita.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Wichita State. Shockers.
I think, hold on. There was
basketball.
somebody in the chat. I think it was Shane. Yeah, Shane. My brain went straight where your brain went because Shane wrote volunteered to help or court ordered community service. Like my mind went straight there. I was like, it's probably court ordered, but that's,
oh man,
I have to keep in mind where I am. We're on a positivity stream.
Yeah, we're trying to be hopeful here. I don't think it is though, because if it was, they would have stated.
They would have found it. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have found it. And I think that's one of the reasons that it got that many views, is because things like this are so rare nowadays.
And
that's
what I was thinking too, because like all he's doing is helping pick up trash.
Mm-hmm.
Have we, like, is there no more goodwill anymore in
It's
society
rare.
that people are kind of like, oh my God, he helped pick up trash. What a great person. Like,
exactly. That's where we're at now. We have to highlight. It's the little things. It's the little things. I feel like we still have to talk about it because no one else is.
What is that?
That is their mascot. This is the Wichita State Shockers mascot.
I don't get it.
That Russell Hall wanted to see. This is it.
It looks like wheat on his hair in that art, in that like little cartoony drawing.
Oh, in this.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't get what that is. Is it just like a big piece of wheat?
Yeah, is that wheat or is that barley? Like, what is that?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah, it's got it here too. I don't know.
I don't get it. That's a shocker.
Yeah, there he is.
I don't get it.
He's a shocker.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get this at all. I thought he would be a guy in like a lightning outfit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, well, maybe it's lightning. No, it's not lightning.
No. What is?
Oh my God! Let's scroll up a little bit. Look at his hands. Oh darn it! Go back to that picture.
I'll go back.
Look at his hands. Go up. Scroll.
I don't understand this. Why does he look like this? Russell Hall, thank you so much for the $5. Weird. I figured the Shockers mascot would be one of those giant foam rubbers with the number 1 glove, but with the more fingers. I thought it would be at least like an actual shocker or have a lightning thing on his.
Yeah.
Like on his, I don't know. This is weird. Anthony, thank you so much for your super sticker of, what is it? Let's see. I have to go. It's a little doggy, but what kind of doggy? It's a good job, doggy.
Aw.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anthony. Oh my God, that's funny. Well, that's where we're at. We're highlighting kids picking up picking up garbage.
Trash. Picking up trash.
Taking out the trash. All right. Here's another story. This is a little bit, I feel like this is more positive even than the previous one. It's also about a school, but it's about people getting together to build something.
Ooh.
High school construction class build bus stop shelter to protect student who uses wheelchair. So Dan McKenna's high school construction class has quietly worked on charitable projects to benefit the Westerly, Rhode Island community for more than 2 decades. That's a long time. That suddenly changed when the internet caught wind that over a dozen of McKenna's students at Westerly High School band together to build a bus stop for a local elementary school student who is a wheelchair bound. The joke is, we've built every picnic table, lifeguard stand that's located in town of Westerly, McKenna told Fox News. It's just something that we kind of do quietly. And this story just kind of got put out there on social media, and it kind of blew up and took off. It all started when 5-year-old Ryder Killam's father, Tim, posted on Facebook. This is the power of social media, right? Like for 2 decades, these guys are doing this, and then this one guy makes one post. He posted on Facebook in September that the family was seeking a bus stop to replace their makeshift shelter made of a patio umbrella tied to a fence. Here's a picture of the makeshift one that they had. Tim Killam was trying to find a way to keep his son, who was born with spina
bifida.
Thank you, spina bifida, and is completely wheelchair dependent, sheltered from the harsh New England weather while waiting for the school bus. Our outdoor bus stop is approximately 75 feet, and in inclement weather, it was very difficult to rush Ryder out to the stop. Tim Killam told Fox News. And when they finally make it to the stop, it takes time for the wheelchair lift to deploy out of the school bus. So we needed this to be able to shelter him as best as possible, Tim Killam added. The Facebook post caught the attention of the local guidance counselor, who told the Killams to reach out to McKenna. McKenna had been sitting with some of his students, Mason Harold, trying to figure out the senior project when Tim Killam's email reached his inbox. It was a perfect timing. I looked at him and said, "You're designing a bus stop," McKenna recalled. This is their base plan at first. With the help of 14 other students, Harold got to work. The weather can change instantly. We've had snow on Thanksgiving before, said McKenna. I just keep visualizing that I didn't want him sitting under an umbrella that I initially saw in the snowstorm, he said. They just kept pushing and pushing it to get done. And then this is evolving to the next phase. After roughly a month of hard work, Killam's replacement, which was designed so he could he could actually sit in his chair and see the bus, was finished. With the end result was an ADA compliant hut with 2 windows for the winter months, and Killam added a heat lamp. After the community caught wind of the story, someone dropped off a heated blanket for the rider to warm himself in. Tim Killam added. That's so cute that the community even added more to it. The Killams were blown away with the hut and the outpouring of support from the community. It makes loading and uploading unloading on the bus flawless, Tim Killam said. The size is perfect, and because it's ADA compliant, we are able to be inside with him. Ryder can be anxious, so having one of us there with him is so important. McKenna says that although he's been doing this for 20 something years, this is the first time it's gone like this. And this is the final product here. Ryder's bus stop is the sign. They got a little bench for the parents. In fact, McKenna said one of his former students who now runs his own landscaping business picked it up and delivered to the kilns for free. That's also very nice. McKenna said that the point of the class is to make sure his students are aware of basic construction techniques. By incorporating these projects, not only are they learning to use the tools and equipment, they're also learning how to be part of their community, he said.
That's
So,
great.
yay.
That's
Yay.
great. So
Good
it looks like
human.
this is like their senior project then in their
Mhm.
in this class, and they've been doing this for up to 14 years. Is that what it said? 14 years?
I
That's great.
think
And
it said
secretly.
something like that. Uh, they've been doing it for a long time. What was it? Project 2 decades.
2 decades, so 20 years. Wow.
20 years.
20 years. That's incredible. That's
Right?
neat.
That's
And they just
awesome.
kind of just donate it. Here you go. This is our they don't say anything. They're just like, here you go.
There you
That's
go.
awesome.
Yeah, and they've been doing
It's
like
actually
apparently picnic tables and all sorts of stuff for the community for a
yeah.
long time. So
I
I mean,
like
this
that
is
idea. The
wonderful.
fact that like that's your senior project. This is something that you're not going to get any reward from because
Mhm.
nobody's going to know that we built it. We're just going to drop it off. So and you get to, hone skills in making this, and it involves, critical thinking because they have to figure out a bunch of stuff. So
Mhm.
that's a really good project.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so many lessons all in
Mhm.
one. That's
Yeah.
great. That's awesome.
They need to do more of this kind of
I
stuff in
know.
every school. This is the kind of stuff that builds character
Yeah.
and, gives people and like even when they got like the community involved and the community like gave this guy like a, blanket and everything like that. It brings out the best in people. I
It
love
really
this kind of
does.
stuff.
Yeah. I like that.
So good.
It is. See, because I was in Habitat for Humanity. So like we built houses,
You
but
did? I didn't know you
yeah.
were in Habitat for Humanity.
hmm
That's cool.
Yeah. So we built houses in like, I guess a poor side of town that people can move in. And it was just like a bunch of us. And we, went to work and did that for like 2 weeks. And then
I've
it was
always wanted
over.
to do that. That's so
Yeah, it's really
cool.
neat. And then it was over and we never really got to see who moved in. We just kind of helped out and that
Aw.
was it. But I did that when I was in high school. It was just like a little group of us because you can like choose what programs you want to be involved in after school. So that's what I chose. I chose Habitat for Humanity and we would go out there and do that
That's awesome,
kind of stuff. And
Stephanie.
it was really fun. But like I always wanted to like see who moved in and I never
I
got
know,
to.
that's so cool. You like that that's so cute. Like I would be so curious. Like I built that house. I wonder who lives in it
I
now.
wonder who lives in there. Yeah, I always wanted to see like people move in, but that's not the point of it.
Yeah, I
Get,
know. I know.
it's
Did you
like
ever see that episode of King of the Hill where they went and built that Habitat for Humanity house and like Hank's boss was supposed to build it, but he didn't want to because it was a court ordered thing. So he made Hank do it instead because he knows Hank liked building things.
I haven't.
And then they like it was like the Niepkos were the families that they were making it for, and then they were like having dinner with them and everything like that, and he got involved with the family. It was hilarious. Did you ever see that?
Uh-uh.
That was a good episode. I love that show. Footnote. Holy moly.
Yay.
50
Thank you.
euros. That's real money there. Oh my gosh. Great show. Very uplifting and fun chat group. Thank you. I don't think I've ever seen you here. This is incredibly generous. So thank you
Yeah.
so much. And also your icon is hilarious. It's a unicorn.
Are they playing what is that game? Tetherball?
Yeah, they're playing
that
like
what that is?
I think that's what it I
Is
think
that
that's
what
what
it's
it's called.
called?
I don't know what it's called.
But I know what
But-
it is.
Yeah,
I think
me
it's
too.
called I think it's called Tetherball. I think
I
that's
think
what
it's called tetherball too. I'm gonna go with what you said. But they're playing it on the unicorn's horn. Like that's this is the most creative thing I've ever seen. Like, did you draw this yourself? That's really funny.
neat.
That's incredible. Anthony, thank you so much for the 5. Says Nina, thanks for bringing the good news. You never let us down. And Stephanie, I've just subscribed. Yay! Yes, everybody.
you.
Speaking of that, Stephanie's links are in the description. Make sure you are subscribed. She also does Twitch and other stuff, but I didn't put her Twitch there. So if you are into
Yeah.
Twitch, make sure you look up My Nerdy Home on Twitch. She's also on there. And I don't know if you're doing TikTok too. Are you doing TikTok?
I'm on TikTok, but I don't post a lot there. I'll post
Okay.
every now and then. I kind of wanted, like, I put stuff from Vegas there, and then I wanted to, honestly, I wanted to make it like a positive thing, not like anything that has to do with YouTube or stuff like that.
Okay, I feel
So,
you.
yeah.
So either way, just subscribe to Stephanie. It's in the description, and also follow her on Twitter. She is a freaking badass on Twitter. I love her tweets, and of course, I'm sure like if you get in touch with her on Twitter or YouTube, you can follow her. Like you can find her other stuff.
Yeah.
Through those.
It's all
things.
spread out. Everything's
Yeah.
spread out, and Instagram too.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. But Twitter, I usually post when I go live. I go live on Twitch every single day. Right now, I'm playing Animal Crossing, and it is the cutest thing. I look forward to it. I'm obsessed with
My
it.
friend is obsessed with that game.
Yeah,
She's like, you need to get it and play with me. I'm like, dude, I don't have the time. I love Animal Crossing, but I don't have the time.
I know. I just now
homes.
started. So like Krista came to my island and she gave me a whole lot of stuff. And yesterday I went over to her island and it's just so beautiful. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is everything that you can do on this, because I'm just now starting my island.
Oh my God.
So
I
it is
want to
so much
play
fun.
it.
It's
I want
so
to play
much
it and come
fun.
visit your island.
I learned how to
I'm so
swim
excited for
yesterday
that.
and catch stuff in the water.
You did? Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
love Animal Crossing. I used to work for Nintendo.
Mhm.
And when I worked there, we got the best swag. And like back in the day, like they didn't really like, they had the Animal Crossing for the 3DS that came out like when I was working there, and they
Yeah.
just gave us like so much swag and all this little cute stuff. And I was like, I love
Aw,
this game.
That's so
It's like the best.
cool.
I know. I love that stuff. Winky Wanky Woo says the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Is that true?
Is that true? Let me look.
I don't know if I believe you. I don't believe you, Winky Wanky Woo. No, nothing personal, but I just don't believe anything anyone says in the chat anymore. People mess with me. I have to
It
confirm.
is. Wow, it is.
Wow. Okay, I'm
It's
gonna
a-
trust
what
Winky
is-
Wanky Woo from now on. Okay.
Yeah, what is
Trust
known
earned.
is James II wholeheartedly embraced the legend, and the unicorn became the symbol of purity and power that Scottish kings and nobility identified with the 15th century. Over time, this led to the unicorn becoming officially recognized as Scotland's national animal. That is so cool.
That's the coolest thing I've heard. That is so incredible. Winky Wanky Woo says it's on our money and everything.
Oh my God.
That's so cool. I love unicorns. For learning so much today. Stunning and Brave Megatron, thank you so much for the 5. Says, happy Thanksgiving, Nina. And hey there, Steph. Hope you ladies are having a lovely day. So good. It's so good.
Stunning
I'm
and so
happy.
brave. Hi. Stunning and
Oh my
Brave
God.
Megatron sent me 3 pictures in the mail. I love Ninja Turtles. I love turtles, and I love DC. Hello.
Oh, yes, you
DC.
do.
And so he drew me a picture. I don't know if you can see it, but I love Red Hood and I
Hold on,
love
let me-
Raphael. So he drew a photo of Raphael fighting Red Hood. God,
Oh my God.
Yes. And then look, let me try and see.
That
It's
one's not in
Raphael
the
fighting Red
frame.
Hood.
That one's not in the frame.
Which one?
Like where you're pointing, it's not in the frame.
Oh, no. I'm trying to put a shadow so you can see it because of my light.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So he drew that for me. And then he went on to continue to draw like the rest of the Ninja Turtles fighting the other Robins. So like he drew Leonardo fighting Dick Grayson, Nightwing, which is totally awesome. He drew Michelangelo fighting the Mistake.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
that's
so freaking
cool.
excited. Yeah, I think Red Robin is fighting Donatello. So like, and he mailed those out to me, and they're gonna go like all right. I'm so freaking excited for
I
that.
know Makini. You won the Makini contest too.
I
Is
did.
That there?
Yeah,
is that
right
is that
here.
is that one? Okay, yeah.
This
Because
one-
let me.
wait, it's that one.
That's the one. I love that one. That was so good. I was so
Yeah.
happy you won it because you're such a DC fan. And I was like, yay, like it went to the right person. I knew you would love it so much because I entered that too, but I was kind of hoping like you would win it too. I was like, she deserves it way more than me. Like you're such a big Batman
I
fan.
know.
It went to the right person for sure. Okay, so here's another really sweet story, and this is a Thanksgiving story, and I thought it was really appropriate for today, especially because Thanksgiving is all about caring for other people, especially people you don't know, right? Like that's the whole point of Thanksgiving is to open your hearts and minds to other people, people you don't know. A couple looking to celebrate their first Thanksgiving in the U.S. have received hundreds of invites from complete strangers.
Aw.
So this is a really cool story. Let's have a listen.
A couple who recently moved to Massachusetts from Colombia was eager to celebrate Thanksgiving for the first time and share the experience. So they extended the invitation to complete strangers, not sure what to expect.
But as WBZ's Rachel Holt shows us, the response they got was overwhelming and heartwarming.
Susanna Orrego and her husband Edward are new to the United States and learning as they go.
The first month was hard for me because in Colombia we say hello to all the people in the streets, and sometimes the people don't reply back. So I told my mom, like, probably the people is not so friendly.
The couple left Colombia in August to move to Brookline, where they plan on living for 2 years while Susanna studies at Harvard Medical School.
So it's like,
Wow.
know the culture, try to embrace a new country that opened the doors for me and my husband.
That included learning more about this new holiday they kept hearing about, Thanksgiving. Susanna posted on the app Nextdoor explaining they wanted to spend the holiday with an American family, not knowing how her request would be received.
Hey, we are a two couple that is not from America. We want to know about Thanksgiving. We want to share like the experience.
The result was over 200 invitations and responses from complete strangers. One of those coming from Carol Lesser
That's
of
so
Brookline,
cool.
which was ultimately the offer that Susanna and Edward chose to accept.
She mentioned that she have a multi-generational family. So for me, it was amazing.
As I said to her, I felt like I won the lottery because she chose
Wow.
us and we got a chance to meet them.
What made you want to invite these two people who you've never met before and welcome them into your home?
Just felt like she seemed so genuine in her reaching out, and I felt like we could reciprocate and show her a good side of America.
After my post
Aw.
with Thanksgiving, like completely changed. The people is kindness, the people is love. So it's like changed my mind completely.
Rachel Holt,
Aw.
WBZ News.
I love that. When people do this kind of stuff, it really warms my heart. The first year I came to Mexico, we started our the first annual Friendsgiving that we had,
Mhm.
and one of my friends was like, "Oh, I have a new expat friend that just moved here too, and she doesn't know anybody. Can I bring her?" And I was like, "Yeah, like Thanksgiving is all about like meeting strangers and getting together and like so we like welcomed them and she came and and then she came to our second one like the following year because like it's just like this is how you meet people. Like I like that saying from the book A Streetcar Named Desire, like to be friends you gotta be strangers first, right? So like
Mhm.
it's just like it's one of those things where like sometimes it's love is weird and painful, but you have to put yourself out there in order to to receive it. So I don't know. I always recommend that people like open their hearts
Oh,
to
yeah, for sure.
other people. Um,
Mhm. Yeah.
Anthony says
And
that
open up
reporter is
and
hot.
open your homes, if you feel comfortable enough to do that, then
Mhm.
absolutely do that. My aunt opens up her home to members of the military on Thanksgiving, which is
Oh,
cool.
that's great.
Yeah, because
That's
I live in a
awesome.
military it's a military town, like, a bunch of Air Force guys are here. So, a lot of people are there, like, they're in, boot camp or, they're just here and they don't have family here. So, yeah, she opens up to her house to military members on Thanksgiving so they can have, like, a Thanksgiving meal.
Oh, Grumpy, I'm glad you're here because Grumpy is in the hospital. So I'm glad that you're doing okay. Oh, I love you. I hope you feel better soon. And also, Anthony, I completely agree. That not about this one. I mean, although Shakira is cool, but about that reporter being hot.
Oh.
She was really pretty. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, you don't see like really pretty reporters anymore. Most of them are not lookers. Like, I don't know how to say this. Okay, one more story, and then we will actually, you know what? Let's do this one really quick, and then we're gonna look at really cute animal pictures and animal videos, and then we're gonna call it.
Yay.
So this is the last very cool story. Man takes kids without fathers on fishing excursions. He's been doing this excursions. Thank you. A Florida man is taking kids without father figures on fishing trips through his non-profit Take a Kid Fishing, and I thought this guy was really cool.
I had the chance to spend a little time with Will Dunn, founder of a nonprofit called Take a Kid Fishing.
We take kids out that are in foster homes and kids that are fatherless. We take them on a day of fishing, feed them lunch, mentor them, show them life skills, just show them that somebody's there to care for them.
The kids leave from Clearwater aboard the Double Eagle. Well, what made you decide in the first place to start an organization like this?
Well, I had a little neighbor. He was about 5 years old, and we'd watch him out of our bay doors. He was very destructive, breaking stuff, very angry. Found out his dad was not in his life whatsoever. And I just started taking him fishing on the weekends.
That child is now a grown and successful adult. Will himself had some rough years getting here.
I worked in a lot of bars and stuff as a bouncer. I got shot, struck by lightning, bit by a rattlesnake in the Bourse in 93. So God kind of had a calling for me.
That calling was the kids, and this is his ministry. Watching the look of excitement and joy on their faces as they catch their very first fish, and mentoring and helping and showing love is what Will is all about.
It's a blessing to me and my wife to watch these kids grow. And actually this year, so many of them graduating with honor, some of these children, so it gets choked up. And you could be a blessing to them.
Oh,
With an Everyday Heroes Report, I'm Bill Murphy.
That's
wow.
I mean, this is what good humans are made of.
Good
And I
human.
know that you can think about the worst of someone like this, and there's some people do bad things, but I don't think this guy is one of them. I think he's been doing it for a long time, and I think his heart is in the right place, and I love that. I think that he's doing really good things, because we all know that not having a father figure is really tough, and that's one of the things that I think turns, like, not having a father figure is a problem right now in this world. So it's good that a nice man like this has stepped up and trying to do his part in providing some fatherly figure advice to these kids and teaching them these life lessons, like fishing. I mean, fishing is a good lesson.
Yeah, fishing is
to
so
learn.
much fun. If you have you been fishing? I love fishing.
I
Yeah.
have been fishing. I don't love it because I feel like I don't want to hurt the fishies. I know I'm really weird, but it makes me sad.
You can catch them and throw them back if they're not big enough for you to take home.
I know, but it's like they get all like hurt, and I'm like,
Just take the hook out.
I know.
They'll be
It makes
fine.
me
They'll be
sad.
fine. It's
Okay.
like a story for them to tell all their other fish friends.
I survived.
But I love that, like, people like this sometimes, you think, like, what led them to open this organization? And I love that they asked him that, because clearly there's stuff in his past. If he had a rough childhood, he had a difficult time growing up, and there's something missing, and he doesn't want that other kids to experience that. That's just that's so generous and good-hearted, and we need more people like that now. And especially since
Exactly.
he takes kids that are like in the foster system. Can you imagine? Those kids in the foster system have been through some shit.
Did you see like the pictures and like the happy faces of those kids, like when they catch that fish? I mean,
Yeah.
those things are priceless. Like having that kind of reaction. I mean, like what you just said, those kids go through a really rough time in their life. So I love this kind of stuff. I really think that it's really positive, and I hope that he does it more, and I hope that other people learn from him and try and do that too. in their own
Yeah.
communities. And Shanji, yes.
Provided you bring alcohol. Lots of snacks.
That makes sense. Fun.
Yeah, that's such a good
Okay.
story. It's good for
It
those
was a
kids
good
too. I
story.
love how he gets, and you know that like the kids had a good time, right? Why? Because they kept in contact with him, because he's like, some of these kids
Mhm.
are graduating with honors, and you know, he has like that bond with them now that, you know, they're like, you're my father figure, you're an adult, you're my role model, you're an adult I look up to, so I'm going to keep you updated on my life and how it's going. So that shows like the impression that he made on them. You know, it's
Absolutely.
something that's just like missing in their lives that they needed.
Absolutely. I mean, look at the smile on this kid's face. I mean, that's incredible. I love that.
Yeah.
I love what he's doing, and you're absolutely right. And I think it's definitely one of those things that, you know, he's doing because he's gone through something really similar in his own life. So he's like,
Mhm.
you know, decided to pay it forward.
That was crazy when he was talking about like, I've been struck by lightning, shot, beat up. I was like, holy crap, beat up, divorced. I was like, damn. All right.
Yeah,
Lucky
he's
to be
been through
alive.
some
So
shit.
hey, let's give back. That's incredible.
Mhm. Yeah, I love highlighting the stories. I'm so happy that you're here and you're into it too. Now, next up, this is what the icon was from.
I
So
kept
this
looking
one's
at
called
it. Oh my god, it's so cute.
the hilarious winners of this year's Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards. I gotta say, the first photo, I don't even think this is appropriate for YouTube, but I'm gonna show it anyway. But if my channel gets taken down, it's because of this photo. Um, okay, here we go. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
Let's do
First
it.
photo.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god!
Ouch!
It just says ouch. This is the
See the
overall
pain
winner.
and the
So this
shock
is,
in his eyes.
I mean, it literally is ouch.
Yeah.
Wow. I couldn't believe it. I'm telling you, I was like, I don't even know if I can show this on YouTube. But here we go.
Look at his feet. What is
Next,
that?
see who jumps high. These are fishies.
Oh, are they like fish that can be on land? What the?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this.
What kind of fish are those?
I have no idea. There's no
But look
detail.
at their eyes.
I know.
That looks like a drawing. It looks so neat.
How cool, right?
Mud skippers. Mud skippers. I didn't know
Mud
that.
skippers. Russell Hall coming in with the facts. Footnote. Everybody knows this except me.
Me too. I didn't know.
How you guys know this
Oh my
weird
gosh,
stuff?
they're so pretty.
Weird freaking eyes. What a cool photo to be captured.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Here's another one. Majestic and graceful bald eagle.
Oh no.
Poor
Someone texted
thing.
him, so he landed in.
Don't text and fly. Oh no. This poor thing.
So funny. He's drunk. He missed the branch.
He missed it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow.
His face is all
Russell Hall for $2 says they're also called blob bob fish. I didn't know that. Man.
I think he means blowjob fish.
Oh God. Russell Hall. $2. He needed glasses. Yeah. He failed his sight.
His face is like all
test.
squished into that branch.
You sneezed while flying. That's true. Not very graceful. Come on, Nina. What? I'm innocent. He's like, I didn't name them. Next, Chinese whispers. Why is it Chinese?
Oh my god, I has a secret.
That's cute. That he's like,
We wait for the humans to go to sleep, and then we steal garbage.
and then we attack.
We attack at dawn.
Oh my god.
Just keep a smile and wave.
Just pretend we're just acting like raccoons. Nothing to see here. Psst, I farted. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, these guys do look suspect.
Yeah.
There's something going on. Are they planning on robbing a bank? What's happening here? Trash Panda whispers. That's funny.
That's cute.
Oh my god, the raccoons are Chinese spies. Yeah, because what the hell? Why are they called Chinese whispers? Why? That's a really weird title.
No.
The raccoon secret police. Oh, that's funny. I guess summer's over.
Oh my god. There's something on my face, I think.
What's that? He doesn't have arms. I can't get it.
Is it stuck on his beak?
I don't know. Oof. Oh my god. This pigeon has joined
mask. He's
this
protecting himself from
program.
COVID.
Oh my god, it's his mask. The pigeon protection program. Oh my god, everything is okay.
Nothing to see here. Everything's normal.
In COVID mask. No one better notice me.
Eye is hidden.
Oh, I like this. Cool. Vid mask. It's a pigeon Karen. That's funny. Getting their alibi straight. Oh my god, that's funny. You guys are hilarious. And this is the one. I got you.
Oh my god, that picture.
I got you. I love this.
That picture is so funny.
He's the member of Good Feathers. That's great. That's good. I like that. 16-bit mascot. Thank you so much for the $2. Hey, Nina. Always charming and amazing. Hey, Steph.
Hi.
Hi, 16-bit.
This is like trust fall. Don't worry. I got you.
Have you ever played Chinese whispers as a child? No, I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Is that like telephone? When you're like, you whisper something in someone's ear and then you pass it
it
on
makes its way around.
Yeah, until it's not the same thing. Squiggles.
Squiggles.
These things are so cute.
That
I don't
is
even know
so
what they
funny.
are.
They're
Is
like
that
it's like a squirrel ballet.
I don't even think they're squirrels though. They're like because their tails are so tiny. Like, what kind of squirrel is this?
I don't know. No, they look like. Are they chipmunks? No, it's squirrels. They're squirrels.
They're tiny squirrels. This is so
Their
cute.
faces look like squirrels.
There was other ones on the main site. Here, let's.
Oh,
see-
they're
let's see.
chipmunks.
Oh, are they? Is that what's going on? Are they chipmunk? Okay, no, wait. This was not the site. There was another link that they had posted. Okay, here it is. Because there's other ones too, but they hadn't put all of them here. Okay, hold on. Let me
Someone
share
else
the
said
other
prairie dogs.
one. Prairie dogs. So that's the first one. There's this one. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Can we get closer up of this? No?
Hail, great eagle.
This is as close as that's oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's pretty good. Whoa.
Giant eagle. Rar. Hands. Hands up, boy.
I really hate to know what happened after this photo was taken.
I know. Oh, I know. He's like, ah!
This is the last moments of that squirrel's life. That poor thing.
No. Not me. Ah!
Maybe it got away. Let's
think it
pretend it got
did.
away. Let's just pretend. Oh, poor thing.
I want to see the front of his face. Because if it's not, if
Can
his
you
jaw's
imagine?
dropped, it's like
They're about to do a dance off.
there you go. That's what they're doing.
Darkside's leaving for FNT. Have a good one. We'll see you all in chat very soon.
Yes.
So let's keep going. We saw that one. Oh, here's
I told you not to go in the deep side of the pool.
Get back here, kid. Ian So 4, thank you so much for the 20. How generous. Excellent work, Nina and Steph. Great coverage on good humans and monkeys struggling with tightrope. Congrats on the 60th episode. Hope this show goes from strength to strength, unlike that eagle that fully frenched his face. Thank you so much, Ian, and thank you for being here almost every week. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Deranged Lunatic, thank you so much for the $1.99. Says the squirrel had eagle for supper that night. Oh, that's yeah, that changes the narrative. I like that. He took him to school. I want to pretend that happened.
The squirrel took out his Glock.
It was like David and Goliath. He won. Okay, this one we saw. Oh, that's a video. Wait, what is this? Whoa!
Oh my god! I missed you so much. Like,
oh my god, it's been forever. Oh, the nature is so amazing. What is happening with this elephant? Oh my god, it face planted.
He's playing in the mud.
Oh my god, that's so cute. He's drunk. Anthony, thank you so much for the €5 or is that pounds? Pounds. 5 pound. 5 pound super sticker. I can talk. What is it? What is it? Where is it? Come on. Come on, catch up. My chat's totally off, so I can't see what it is. It's a boss lady. Shoot boss lady. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This poor elephant though, man, that's funny. I'm okay. Little bears.
They're playing.
Bears. They're playing.
Look at his little paw at the bottom.
Oh, they're dancing.
Look at his little paw.
It's so cute.
His little foot. It's adorable.
Oh, the little foot. I love it.
It's all padded. Like cute.
Okay, we saw this one. Oh, that one. What is
I imagine that's what the eagle's face looks like too, just squished. The dude's like, I love you, tree.
Oh my god, he's kissing it. This is a literal definition of a tree hugger.
I love trees.
He hugging them.
He's
trees.
practicing for his mate. Mwah. Mwah. Come here,
Winky
tree.
Wanky Woo from Chew says, I like turtles.
I like
Steph
turtles.
rocks.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. I got you. I got you.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Oh, I love
I
that.
like turtles.
Oh my God. Tree hugger and lover. Yeah, it's true. Literal
Mwah,
definition.
mwah.
He's making out.
Yeah.
He's making out with the tree. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Tree love.
Tree.
Probably drinking sap, but still. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's true. He might be drinking the tree sap. It's like
And he
like
his
maple
eyes are
syrup.
closed. That's what makes it funny.
It's like, give me that. Give me that sap. Yay, zombie Jonathan emojis. That's his mate. Aw, that's so cute. I think that was it for these. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, what the?
It's
Look at
Lyndon
his
and
on
Rhino.
his-
They're
he's on his-
fighting.
He's on his tail. Oh my God, that's so funny. Lyndon Rhino. Who's going to win
It's
that?
my Aussie brethren. Oh, Rhino would.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's on his tail. Their tails are strong. Oh my God!
This is hilarious.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun.
God, whoever took this photo is the winner. I don't. Oh my God, this is amazing. Lethal's filming it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The flasher.
Mission
Hey.
Impossible raccoons.
Is it alive? Yeah, it's alive. It's hanging on for its life. But it's alive. The view from the other side must be terrible. Let me in. Here is raccoon. Oh my
That
God.
is so
The
funny.
raccoon thought he was a flying squirrel. Peeping Tom. Oh my God.
That's so funny.
That house is traveling 40
He
miles
really
per hour.
wants what's inside that house.
Oh my God, that's so funny. This one cracked me up. Peekaboo.
Oh, look at his one eye.
Peekaboo, look at that. That's a great picture. I mean, can
Yeah.
you imagine like you're taking this pic? That's cool. That's cool. Peekaboo. I see you. There's that one. And that's it.
That one's so funny.
Yay. Do you have time, Steph? Do you want to watch some animal videos or do you want to bounce?
No, yeah, I have time.
Okay. There is there's this one here. This one was cool. It says, woman spends 4 days outside gaining abandoned pet bunny's trust. Oh, this is so cute. Here's the video.
Somebody dumped a domestic bunny behind my apartment. I tried all day yesterday to catch it and was unsuccessful, so I'm trying again today. And I don't see him anywhere, so I'm just gonna camp out here for a while and hope he comes around. All right, so I found him, and I am now sitting here with my trap. This is his end of the carrot. This is my end. Right there, if you can see him. And I'm just laying here trying to be approachable and not scary. He stole my lettuce. Yeah. Very discouraged right now. I feel like I messed up all the trust that I had going on with him. He's terrified of me now. So I'm gonna give him a break. I'm gonna go inside warm up and I'll try again. Alright, we're back and today's the day. I ordered this big ass crate at like 1:40 something in the morning. I filled it with all these bunny treats. He's currently under this truck right now. You can't see him, but he did so good. Okay, guys, after I don't even know how many hours. Look, we did it. Last week I discovered that somebody had dumped a domestic rabbit behind my apartment complex. I spent days desperately trying to catch him, and I finally did. I called the Humane Society and several other rescues, but everyone was full. I was about to post on a local yard sale page, but then I found something that would change everything. Turns out that this was his second time being dumped, which literally broke my heart. I just couldn't imagine giving him to someone who doesn't absolutely adore him. So we're spending time every day getting him and my cat, Kiki, who's a bit of a princess, adjusted to each other so that we can all live together as a happy little family.
Oh, isn't that so cute? That's adorable. Winky Wanky Woo wants to know if we can have you on the show again in the future. The answer to that is absolutely. We can have Stephanie on anytime. Stephanie wants to come hang out. She is more than welcome to. Love positive energy. And then Russell Hall for 5 says, look up Choo Choo's story. It's a YouTube channel right up your alley. You'll like it. Okay, let's see. Choo Choo story. Okay, give me a second here. Choo Choo Story. It's a
Oh
YouTube
my
channel.
god. Yes, it's a chipmunk.
Oh, I love this. I will definitely subscribe to this channel. Unfortunately, I don't think I can show this one because a lot of these kind of stuff get claimed. They don't like it when you reshare their products. I had that happen with that monkey, the one monkey with the, I forget his name, but the one that like, it's like the monkey and the pig that they live together. I showed their video and it got claimed. They claim all of those because they want all the rights. They don't want anyone
Yeah.
else to show it.
E-Clay
But
says
this is really
heroic
cool.
is a little hyperbolic. I know. She spent days trying to trap the rabbit.
Hey, but then she let it out in her
Yeah.
house. She was trying to get it. She wasn't going to eat it.
Yeah. I used to have 2 bunnies, so
You
they're really
did?
cool. I had 2
Oh, that's
bunnies. They were
cute.
I had 2 bunnies. One was black and white, the other one was tan. And yeah, the one that the tan one we got when it was like a little bit older, so it was it was really timid. And then I got a tiny baby black and white bunny, and that one would
Aw.
follow me everywhere. It was so small, but the tan one didn't like it, and it was, rabbits can make sounds. I didn't know that until I brought home that black and white one.
What kind of sounds?
I don't know. It's just like zzz, zzz.
Really?
Like they make. Yeah, it did not like the black and white bunny.
Oh, that's weird. I never
Mhm.
heard that. I'd never heard bunnies make sounds before.
I know. I didn't know
But
they
then
could
again,
make
I didn't
sounds
know
either.
turtles made sex noises either. So I learned stuff about animal sounds on this show all the time. I'm like, oh, okay. Like that. Apparently that happens. Did you see that one thing I sent you on Instagram? I've
Which
never
one?
shown that here.
Which
but I
one?
just wanted to know if you ever saw it.
I don't know.
It wasn't turtle sex. It was like it was tortoise sex.
Oh, the tortoise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing was intense. I was like, what is
Yeah.
this? Oh
I
my
went to when I was
God.
in California, I went to the zoo there. They have so many. It's like a whole section just for tortoises and turtles. And yeah, me and Ryan, we filmed a pair of turtles having sex, and the zookeeper was there like cleaning its pen. And she's like, "Oh, they do it all the time."
Oh my God.
And there was like a third one behind because it was 2 males and 1 female. And they're like, "Don't worry, he'll get his turn." I was just like, "Oh my God."
Oh
They're
my
like, "He does it all the time. They do
God.
it all the time." All day, that's what they
Wow.
do.
Russell Hall for $2 says rabbits can also scream. That's really creepy.
Oh, I have
didn't
never
know
heard them
that.
scream. I just heard them go like zzz whenever the black and white one was around it. Yeah.
Oh my
And their
God.
pee smells rank. I would hate cleaning out the cage.
Dude,
Ugh.
that's what my husband told me because he used to have a bunny like when he was like younger, and he told me like you never want a bunny, like they're disgusting and they smell and like they
Yeah.
just poop everywhere.
They do. They
Like,
do poop everywhere. Like the poop isn't bad, but their pee is like so bad. I clean the cage every week, and I would have to like buy new like straw or whatever. But yeah, their pee is like blah.
that's
So
gross.
bad. It's the worst part.
This guy's pretty amazing. Actually, wait, speaking of screaming though, like screaming animals, I thought this was hilarious. If you have dogs, your dog might go crazy listening to this. But so this says dramatic dog throws a fit over her new automatic feeder. We're just gonna watch this because this is hilarious.
You can't, it doesn't just give you food whenever you put your paw on it. I'm sorry. It feeds you at regular intervals 3 times a day. Yeah, sorry. I don't have anything for you. Go on. Go on. Go on. I have nothing. Sorry. I have nothing. I'm sorry.
He's so disappointed.
It will feed you again at noon. Bubbles, I'm sorry.
Are you laughing at me?
Okay.
I don't think I could sit there and just take that. I'll be like,
What a
okay, fine. Here's the
dramatic
fucking food.
dog. What a dramatic dog.
Oh my god, he's such a little baby. I love
know.
him.
I love dogs like that like just talk back to their owners.
Mhm. They're like, no, come
Yeah.
on.
No. I
So
can't
dramatic.
wait till noon.
You're gonna regret this. That's funny. That was funny. And then there was another guy who did really cool things. Actually, this guy's awesome. I love when humans do this kind of stuff. He got creative. Guy turns old tires into beautiful, cozy beds for 6,000 stray dogs and cats in Brazil. So he just like takes tires from the tire yard and makes like little doggy houses and stuff from them.
What a good
And I thought that's really
idea.
cool. He's so creative. Look at that.
Wow.
Aw. That's lovely.
I know. And those things are durable. It'll last a long time.
Yeah, they will. And then something is going off in my okay, hold on. That was okay. And then Kai sent me this little Instagram doggy that he wanted me to share with everyone. Because he's just cute. Little doggy with a little bunch of donkeys. They're all just running around. Why can't we make Instagram full screen?
I don't know.
I thought that was me being a boomer and not figuring it out. But
That's so cute. They're like,
apparently it's not
mommy,
the
mommy,
same.
that's my mommy.
That would be funny if they have imprinted on the dog, because that's
Yeah.
what they do.
That's
And
so
then when they
cute.
imprint,
Oh my god, look at puppy. Look at his little paws.
he's so cute. Okay, here is some of my bookmarks for the week. We'll just quickly go through these and then we'll be done. Like this one here. It's this doggy.
Yeah, Ryan tagged me in that yesterday. I was like, oh my god.
Isn't that
You go
cute?
straight on, mate. You go straight on. Doing a good job. Well done. Good boy.
He's so tiny, but he's like, I'm gonna take the biggest stick.
He's like, I am the goodest boy
small
ever.
fella.
Boom. Look at my
No,
haul.
you go straight on, mate. You go straight on. Doing a good job.
I love the people.
Well done. Good boy.
He's like, yeah, I know I'm a good boy. That is so cute.
I love that so much.
Hello, small fellow. So you
Hello,
go straight
small
on, mate.
fellow. He's so cute. Joseph Malazzi shared this, and I always love sciencey stuff, so this is cool. I thought this was dope. Ooh, so mysterious.
Wow.
Isn't that so cool? That dog's got some serious wood. Compensating. Oh my god. That was funny. Training for the circuits. Oh, that's funny. This stuff just always blows me away. I love the earth. So it says stars, thunderstorms, city lights, aurora, and sunrise captured in a single time-lapse sequence from the International Space Station.
It's beautiful.
That's what this is about. I love this stuff. I love science.
It's beautiful.
Oop, I pressed back. And then there is, that's different. Okay, Gina Carano shared this one.
Turkeys.
This is some male energy right here, though. This is so cool. Like, there's the male.
There's the
turkey.
man.
Yeah. And he's like waiting for the women to cross the road. And he's like stopping all the cars. That male turkey is boss right there. He's
Yeah.
like,
Look at him.
yeah.
Look
I
at
love
him
him.
standing there. That is awesome.
He's like, yeah, go.
That
I
is
love
so
that.
cool.
This is so cool. Like, they're like wild turkeys. And this like male turkey's like, yo, let's go. This is like his harem. TD says that's Turkey 3PO and his ladies. He's all puffed too. Yeah. He's like,
move it or lose it, Janice. Hurry up.
Yeah,
Come on, we
totally.
gotta go.
Turkey traffic cop. Um mm,
That is so cute.
sorry in the chat.
Look at his legs. Look at his big body and those thin ass legs.
It's hilarious. I just love how he's like fluffing himself out, like his chest is out and his tail is all fluffed out. And he's like, yes, the crossing gobbler. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, this was cool. Parents homeschooled all 10 of their children into university by 13 years old. I was meaning to check out this headline and actually check it out, but I thought this was a cool headline. I'm gonna have to read this. I always love that kind of stuff. Cavatanio send me this one, so we'll check that out. We don't need to see that. This is so cute.
I saw that. That is adorable.
I'm like, oh my God, they covered their freaking head with their little, oh, that's so cute. I love it. This should have been in that photo too, the competition. I think this is a good photo. Maybe it's not from this year though. That's probably what it is. This was dope. This is good humans being good humans. This is just a lovely old lady about to, trying to cross the street, but she couldn't. So these nice biker guys got off their bikes and helped her cross the road, proving that chivalry isn't dead. And you can
respect for your elders is still a thing.
Yeah, and you can be a big old buff
Samaritan.
biker dude, but you shouldn't judge a book by its cover or a giant biker dude because you don't know. He could be a sweet teddy bear helping grannies cross the road. I think that's really cute.
I wonder if the granny thought she was getting assaulted.
I know, right? Because at first she was like a little timid. She was like, like what's happening? And then she realized they're like helping her, and she's like, oh, okay. Yeah, knights arrived on their iron steeds. It's true. It's true. They're good people. Okay. Let me go back. Oops. We saw that one. Oh, this was hilarious. Did you see this? The tweet said, "I'm sorry, Mark Hamill." And it's literally this cat freaking biting.
No.
It's a dark side cat. He's like,
I pick Vader. Screw the Jedi.
You. Yeah. I don't like you. Luke. I thought you said Luke was closest. No, Luke was toast. You could see it in the eyes. This one's all dark side. That's true. I feel like bikers do have a bad rep. But I think they're really nice. I've met some really nice biker dudes. Okay.
Yo, that's Cat Patine. That's funny.
The funniest thing is that Mark Hamill. Oh my God, that's so funny. I love that. I've
That's
seen that
amazing.
before.
What is that?
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Ew,
that's
your
Ryan
slippers.
Cannell. With his little grandma slippers. All the hairless cats remind me of freaking Ryan now. Thanks to Krista. Mark Hamill responded to this though. I don't know where his response is, but he said ow.
Oh.
I don't know where it is, but it said ow. It was cute. It was a cool response. Okay, last video before we call it is this one here by Cavitano. The angry little face as the green beans get snapped. Oh, he makes a frowny face. I love animals.
He's working so hard.
I wish I could make this full screen, but I can't. Can I zoom in? My only question is, are humans gonna be eating the food that the monkey touches?
Oh,
Because they shouldn't.
yeah. I don't know.
They really shouldn't be eating this food. This monkey is a lot fatter than I imagined. Look at this monkey.
He has a diaper on. I have a feeling that little high chair right there, that belongs to the monkey.
That little one, yeah, this is the monkey's chair. But he's fat. Like he was a fat little monkey.
He eating.
Monkeys love the camera. Chunky monkey. Finally, my spirit animal of the week is being shown on Good News. The monkey? That's hilarious. Don't fat shame the monkey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but he looks a lot bigger than I expected, though. He's got a big old belly. I was like, whoa. Oh my god, he's so cute. I could just watch this all day. I don't know why. He's just so mad. Oh my god. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Oh, there was a couple other things in my little YouTube bookmark. Actually, there was a big fat cat, and I really like this. This.
Oh my god.
The next Bond villain. And he's a little fat cat.
I love it. That is better than Cats the musical, the new one that came out. Oh my god.
This is better than, oh my god, this is better than so many things. I love animals. It's the cat father. That cat looks mad too. It looks like
he's holding a flower in his hand.
He does look like he's holding a flower in his hand. What is that? That's so
it's probably
funny.
part of the shirt or whatever he's wearing in the suit.
I like how it's got the little flower here.
Yeah. On his lapel.
He looks so mad though. He's like, why'd you put me in this, human? Fuck you, man.
I know. Take it off, human.
Oh my god. Batman villain. The cat Gwen. Oh my god. That's so funny. I love him. This is another dog. To stop. So I want to thank you so much, Steph, for coming to hang out with me today for the 60th show. Yay, 60! So hope to have many, many more. But yeah, so like you're always welcome if you want to join and come and hang out. Just send me a message and let me know, and you're welcome to come back because this is the kind of stuff I wanted to do is get more people, even in our own community, involved in this show so that we can, just have more positive energy. Like all of us have a little bit more positive energy. Not just talk about constant like negativity that's going on in the world, which I do all the time on Wednesdays and on other days. talk about other craziness. But this show is all about positive vibes. And honestly, you are one of the most positive people I've met in this community, Steph. And I just want you to, I just keep being yourself and keep doing all that.
you.
I love your Twitter feed. It's always so positive. Most of the time, it's
Most
positive.
of the time, yeah.
Most of the
Unless
time.
I'm upset about something.
Yeah, and which most of the time when you're upset about something, I'm upset about the same thing. So we're keeping each other company. But yeah, everybody, make sure you subscribe to Stephanie. She's awesome. Her YouTube channel's in the description. Her Twitter's in the description. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out. All the usual suspects, Anthony, Dr. Jester, everybody. Thank you. 60th. Congrats. Thank you so much. Yes, we're going to go.
Awesome.
We're going to go to infinity, baby. As long as I'm YouTubing, this will be the show where it's at.